Hey YouTube, this is Yirmiyahu Weeps. It's been a while since I posted a video. I hope everyone is doing well. Shabbat Shalom. Today is Shabbat, Saturday, but not Saturday, because it's the Shabbat. Anyways, today I am going to be going into Bereshit, or what is commonly known as Genesis, chapter 3. Bereshit means in a primacy-beginning. Well, at least that's the best way I've come up with to interpret it. Anyways, but it means like at the beginning, at the prime moment, the head of it, like the head of a river. So, anyways, I am going to be going into a version that I have been working on, just kind of an in-depth scripture study, I guess. And that's what I'm going to be reading from. So if you see any words that you disagree with, I invite you to research them and see if my the way I've have them translated is accurate, the way that I've interpreted the words to mean. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead. Okay, I'm starting in chapter 3, but I'm going to read the last verse of chapter 2, restating it for reference. And the two of them, the Adam and his Isha, were aromim, which I believe means nude or naked. And they were not ashamed or disappointed. And then it's implied that it's saying before one another. They were not ashamed or disappointed before one another. And that ashamed and disappointed is busha and means afraid. Okay, chapter 3. Now the Nachash had been as an arum one. And Nachash is commonly translated serpent, but I understand it can also be translated as shining or enlightened one, and also hiss, as in like hissing, doing an enchantment. So it has to do with enchanting, kind of mesmerizing, but it could mean like a shining or enlightened one. And arum one, saying an arum one. Arum means shrewd, clever, cunning, subtle, or crafty. Now the Nachash had been as an arum one, more than all the living of the field which Yahweh of Elohim made. And he said to the Isha, and that too is Hebrew El, and has connotations of summoned or motioned toward. So, well, I'll just keep on going. I'll get back to that. And he said to the Isha, which Isha means woman or wife. Also, since really Elohim said, you may not eat from all the trees of the protected garden, or the sheltered garden, the gan. And that you is plural, so it's referring to the Isha and Adam. And the Isha said to the Nachash, and that too is also El, means summoned or motioned toward. So even right here we can start seeing this power play between the Nachash and the Isha. Because they're both summoning each other when they speak to each other. And the Isha said to the Nachash, from the fruit of the trees of the protected garden we may eat, but from the fruit of the trees which are in the middle of the protected garden Elohim said, you must not eat from it, and you must not even touch it, or else you must die. And again, the yous that she's using is plural you. So she's speaking of her and the Adam. But the Nachash said to the Isha, and that too again is El, meaning summoned or motioned toward, not surely dying you must die, since really Elohim is fully aware that indeed in the day you eat from it, then your eyes will be open. Parach, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You will have understanding and experience. It's like an idiom. And you will be as Elohim, being fully aware of function and dysfunction. That function is tov, and also has connotations of being good, pleasing, prosperous, and beautiful. And that dysfunction is ra. It has connotations of bad, lost, crooked, sad, impure, harmful, and distressing. When the Isha looked and saw that indeed the good purpose of the trees are for food, that indeed it is satisfyingly desirable to the eyes, and she longed for the insight and understanding from the trees, So she grasped hold of some of its fruit, and she ate. And she also gave to the Ish near her, and he ate. That Ish means man or male, husband, mortal, weak or frail. And the eyes of the two of them were opened up, parach again, meaning they had understanding, and they became intimately aware that they were indeed uncovered and naked, and that uncovered and naked is erom. And they sewed together fig leaves and made for themselves loin coverings. And they heard the sound, and that sound is kol, and I think can also refer to like voice or thunder, of Yahweh of Elohim moving in the sheltered gan in the ruach of the yom, and that ruach means wind or breath, and the yom means day, but I'll get back to that. And the Adam and the Isha hid themselves from the face of Yahweh of Elohim in the middle of the trees of the sheltered garden. And Yahweh of Elohim called out to the Adam, and he said to him, "Where are you?" Or, how? And he said, meaning the Adam said, "I heard at your sound in the sheltered garden, and I was awed and afraid, because truly I was uncovered and naked, so I hid myself." And I said that I heard at your sound. That et is in the Hebrew text. It's the aleph tau, the aleph and the tau. It's a word that basically I'm trying to remember. Plows the path to the from the verb to the object. So it's a lingual structure. Anyways, and he said, "Who told you that you were uncovered and naked?" And that you, when he says that, is singular. "Did you eat from the trees which I directed you not to eat from?" And the Adam said, "The Isha whom you gave me, she gave to me from the tree, and I ate." And Yahweh of Elohim said to the Isha, "What is this you have done?" Just a moment. And the Isha said, "The Nahash nashami, and I ate." And that nasha means deceived or beguiled or debited me. And Yahweh of Elohim said to the Nahash, "Because you have truly done this, you have brought a curse upon yourself more than all of the animals, and more than all living of the field. Upon your belly she will go, and multitudes you will eat, all the days of your lives. And I separate you by hostility, between you and between the Isha, and between your seed and her seed. He will fall upon you the head, and you will fall upon us the heel." Going back through that a little bit, that brought a curse upon yourself is arar, and literally means spitted upon, and also has connotations of banished or punished. Let's see, the belly that's used there, upon your belly, she will go. That belly is gachon and means a reptilian belly. And that she, I think, could also be translated as you. And multitudes you will eat. Well, I'll get back to that. Let's see. Oh, that seed is zera, and it's a seed, offspring, a seed or offspring from seed, and it's a masculine word. So it's referring to like semen. And when it says he will fall upon you the head, that fall upon is shufan, means to attack, bruise, or crush. Let's see. To the Isha he said, "I will make a great increase in your hard work and your childbearing. With sorrow you will bring forth children. And to your Ish is your teshuka," which means desire or turning or following, "and he will rule in you." And to Adam he said, "Because you have indeed," let me check my time really quick. Okay. because you have indeed listened to the voice of your Isha, and you ate from the tree which I directed you, saying, you must not eat from it. Cursed is the Adamah because of you. And that cursed again is arar, meaning punished or banished, literally means spitted upon. And that Adamah is commonly translated as ground, which it's like farmable ground, I believe. In a hard work you will eat of it all the days of your life, and thorns and thistles it will make spring up for you. And you will eat the green plants of the field. By the sweat of your nostrils, and the modern equivalent idiom would be by the sweat of your brow. By the sweat of your nostrils you will eat bread, until you return to the Adamah, because really from it you were taken. Because truly you are dirt, and to dirt you will return. And the Adam called out the character of his Isha, Chawa, declaring that indeed she was the mother of all life. And that character is shame, and primarily it means name, but it can also mean title or character, describing like who a person is, what their character is. And Chawa means gathering together, or make known, or declare, or bow down to Yahweh, from the best I understand. And Yahweh of Elohim made tunics of skin for the Adam and his Isha, and clothed and covered them. And Yahweh of Elohim said, look, the Adam is like a unified one apart from us, to know and experience function and dysfunction. And now, unless he send out his hand and take also of the trees of life, and will eat, and live beyond the horizon, basically meaning time out of mind, an idiom meaning an undetermined time. So Yahweh of Elohim sent him out from the Gan Eden, meaning a pleasure garden, to work and serve the Adamah from which he was taken. And he drove the Adam out. And he placed cherubim east of Gan Eden, with a flaming, constantly whirling sword, to guard and protect the path to the trees of life. And that cherubim means great understanding, or effusion of wisdom, or to be near to bless, ones who pray, ones who intercede. Let me check how I'm doing on time. Okay, well, I should continue in my next video maybe, because I have a little more to add for this. But anyways, Shabbat Shalom. I hope this is useful to you. Stop. Sorry, my dog. And I will talk to you later. Thanks. Have a good life. Bye.